Hi guys, I know it's been a while, and I don't know if anybody noticed, I haven't been doing yarn type or crafting type videos anymore, and kind of lost my crojo. Don't know whether it's come back or if it's gonna come back. What's going on with us? Obviously the same as everybody else in the world. We're stuck in quarantine. I can't drive the bus anymore until all this is over with. Our money's in the toilet. Yes, I do get unemployment, but it's half what I would get. Cameron has in-home therapy. It's only 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. So that's a loss. He has his clinic that he has therapy at closed. So now they come to our house, which means they have to deal with the dogs barking all the time. And yes, my husband would say, just get rid of the dogs. Well, that's not the solution. Because hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not going to always be this way. We're getting more chores done. Starting to take down some trees in the front yard. That kind of thing. Getting more hugs and cuddles with Cameron, kisses, all that fun stuff. As you can tell by my large face, I eat when I'm bored. So I'm sure after this is all over, I'll have gained another 20 pounds or so, I'm sure. I am so ready for this to be over with. I know it's only been a month, but I'm done. You know, I mean, it's one thing to, as they say, survive the weekend. But I'm tired of it. I don't want to, you know, I need people. Not that anybody's calling me besides my dad to say hi, hey, how's it going? I have a few people that have messaged me on Facebook and a few people on Instagram. But I miss my mom. And that's what's killing me right now is, you know, when it has since she passed in November of 2018. And, you know, it's hard when things are good, you think about her. Well, I think about her every day, but it's even harder when something really good happens and you want to, like, in your brain, you're like, grab your phone, gotta tell mom. Or something happens and Cameron's singing a little song or something, and you know, my mom would have loved to hear it. Not that she can't where she is, if you believe that. Yeah, I'm glad that she's not here right now, that she's not having to go through, hey, can you say hi? Not having to go through this corona crap. I mean, yes, she was a homebody to some respect, but, you know, she'd come over and we'd knit or we'd crochet together, or we would get with my grandma who had passed away last year to, you know, sew things. I'm sure that if grandma was alive and my mom was alive during this time, we'd be sewing masks like no tomorrow, because we're just that kind of person. And there's a few of my wonderful friends that are doing that, making masks for friends and for family, so that, you know, those of us that are, ouch, you're hurting me, that hurts me. I don't know what I did, it hurt my shoulder. Gotta love this hair, right? I think I like ran into something, but then forgot that I ran into something, because my shoulder is like, it hurts. But it's like, it's Easter. And holidays were my mom's thing. I mean, Christmas, Easter, you know, I mean, just all of them. I mean, even growing up as kids, everybody came to our house, you know. I mean, yes, I had friends that I'd go over and visit and whatever, but, you know, holidays were my mom's thing, and she's not here. And yes, I needed to deal with my grief and not have to blab it to everybody, but this is my channel and I'll do what I want to do. And I'm not really liking the video picture that I'm looking at right now, because I don't really like looking at myself, because I don't. So, as I always do, and as they say, it's always easier to take pictures of others, because then you don't have to be in the picture. And but it's just hard when, you know, not only do you on a normal basis isolate yourself from the outside world, because it's easy, you know. Nobody comes to my house and visit. I don't go to anybody else's house and visit besides my dad's and my aunt's. You know, nobody calls me. I don't call anybody. Touche, right? But now I can't even go to work. I can't see my special needs kids that are on my bus. I don't know how they're doing. You know, a few of them I know on Facebook. But, you know, I mean, I know that mine's having struggles. I know that I'm having struggles. You know, we're earlier in our journey in autism. You know, I only have one. I have a friend in my support group. She has 8. I could not even imagine. Could not. Cameron was diagnosed with severe autism. And he's smartest guy, little 4-year-old I ever knew. But he's got sensory issues, and he's got, you know, he doesn't have functional communication. He doesn't, they call him interverbal. So he can talk up a storm. I mean, just talk and talk and talk and talk. But he can't communicate. He doesn't know how yet. And so that's hard, you know, when...
I want another butter, please, Mama.
Hold on, I have to get another butter. Okay, but you have to... Can you wave? Can you show everybody your hand? Yeah?
Your hand?
Yeah, you got owies. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody jumped
Another
when Mommy wasn't in the room and fell and hurt his hand. I get you, I hear you.
Please, Mama.
Yes, this is the extent of the language. Hey, can we not do this, please?
Do you want this, please?
Yeah, let's not do this.
Not choose.
And he's a mockingbird. Hey, can you wave at our friends? Can you say hello? Hey, say look at right here. Yeah. So a lot of the time, he's off in his own world, and it's very frustrating because he doesn't tell you when he needs to go to the bathroom. The only way he's completely potty trained is if you keep him on a time schedule. Once in a blue moon, he will say, "I need to potty," which is like wonderfully awesome. Can we not put your elbow in my thing? And as you can see on my face, I get very frustrated, and it's a lot. And when you don't have anybody to be with you, to vent to, or get support from, it's rough. And with this whole virus thing, the only support that I have through the state, I don't feel comfortable with having him be there because, you know, I don't want him out in the world, because I don't want him to get this. Because I have had at least two of my friends, not that, you know, not that they live here in our state of Oregon, but that have had it and that are recovered from it. But I don't want it. I don't want anybody in my family to have it. My son Chad drives semi-truck, and he's hauling all the things for all the people, and risking his life to bring things that people need. And I think it's awesome. And I wish that I was able to, have my son in clinic therapy, so I can do that. So I can drive my school bus. I know you do, baby. All of our bus drivers, I don't know how many bus routes there are delivering food to the kids. And there's awesome teachers that are driving around neighborhoods with signs and keeping in contact with their kids. I don't know what they're doing for special needs kids. Cameron has a friend that lives down and around the corner. Her name's Darla, and weekly they exchange artwork. We have a little envelope and we stick it at their front door, and we've never actually seen each other. Can you put your feet down, please? Please put your feet down. No, you need to put your feet down. So, I need a break. I will be so glad when this is over with. The way it looks, I'm not gonna get to go back to work until September. I don't think they're gonna get to do extended the school year for the special needs kids. I only get half of my wage. Yes, my husband is an essential worker. He does work for the county. He works at the landfill. So his job is essential, thank God. But I don't, I work because I need to have a reason to leave the house, something to do, not necessarily because I needed the money. I enjoy what I do.